All right, it's 7 already. 7, it's 7, it's 7. I'm about to, go on this marvelous event. Oh, and I'll start by introducing my name. I know people that have been joining the event since last year, I think August that I joined, would have known my name by now. I'm Omomi by name, your wonderful host, your host to the most. And I'm glad to be here again this at the first event of 2024, which is about positioning for career growth in tech, which is a very, very big topic. Everybody has to, be present for. It's not just for people in tech that can use this. I believe people outside the tech industry can also use the knowledge from this event, which is one of the things I love about Legacy Lab events. It's always for everybody, even though it specifies what it's actually meant for. Other people outside the category can also make use of the lessons from the events and the enlightenment. So glad to be here again, to gain more knowledge. So moving on, our last event was actually about building a career in content marketing, which is also part of the stack in the tech industry. We're enlightening a lot about how to build our content marketing. Sorry about the noise beneath my voice. And it's actually been a very very interactive and impacting session. The last event was so impacting that we spent more than the actual time, and we were not even pleased to spend the time because it was for our personal growth, it was for our own knowledge. And hmm, today, you guys, people that have always been attending events, you know that whenever I'm coming in like this, I'm about to bring in, something fantastic, something that carries power, something that carries energy. Today, we'll be moving on. We have a special speaker today. Like this lab is always giving us the best speaker. And to start the first event of the year, Legacy Lab did not even Legacy Lab did not stay beneath this time around though. Legacy Lab went as far as going for the head administration and marketing. No be play. It's not beans. It's not this is a very, very big speaker we have in our midst, and he's here to enlighten us on how to position our career in tech for growth. Don't just be there be stagnant or be thinking that, oh, you are at the best point. You are there are still more levels you can go to, which is where we have our wonderful speaker, our fantabulous speaker, our great speaker. You guys are supposed to be sending emojis by now. Are you not eager to meet your speaker? It should be our culture by now that whenever I'm about to introduce our speaker, you send emojis to show that you are eager to be here. I'm even sending mine because I'm happy to be in the midst of you guys, to be a host for an event, to welcome a very, very special speaker like this. All right, I'll be moving on to introducing our speaker. Goes by the name Mr. Olumide Coker. Hey, that name carry voltage. If I was sending emoji, don't be sending the emoji to welcome him. Don't be sending the emoji. No, hey, don't joke, don't sleep. Don't sleep
Thank
at
you.
this. Mr. Olumide Coker, you're welcome. Is the
Thank you.
administration and marketing of Nigeria Internal Registration Association, and is here to let us know how we are going to make our career grow in tech. And even if you are not in tech sef, you have business out there. I believe you want to know how to make whatever business you are doing out there grow. Whatever is going to share this night is not just for you that you are in tech, even for your personal self, for your personal brand, you can definitely use whatever is going to share towards you. So right now, I'll be handing over the mic to our fantabulous speaker, our I don't want to go far. Mr. Olumide Coker, over to you, sir. You're
All right.
welcome.
Thank you, moderator. Good evening, everyone. Once again, my name is Olumide Coker. I work with Nigerian Internet Registration Association, which is known as NIRA. So today we're going to be talking about how you're going to position your career and grow in tech. I can tell you for sure that everybody has a space in tech. Whether you have studied linguistics, you have studied Hausa, you have studied Yoruba, whatever you have studied, there's always a space for you in tech. So it's not all about people who code or who write codes or who develop softwares or who write SQL or MySQL. So it's not about that. There's actually a research that by 2030, we're going to get to a point whereby every job, every single job, is going to need one form of digital technology, and you can't run away from it. There's no way you can run away from it. Just some 10, 20 years back, the way they were telling the typist and say, oh, typist, I remember in my office then, we want to type. You first write it on a sheet of paper, you go and give it to the typist, and the typist will help you type. And one day, computer came in, internet came in. So it become that we all have our own personal computer, so you can type on your own. So the job of a typist was wiped off, was wiped off. So it becomes that typists are no longer relevant. So if you are running away from tech, so be rest assured that by the time tech is going to be fully uh, come alive, there's no way you can run for it. So let me give you one statistics. So it has been established that I have a list of jobs. There are 90,000 jobs that tech is going to take over. He's going to swipe them. He's going to wipe them off. Sorry, he's going to wipe them off. 90,000 jobs, and tech is going to produce 250,000 jobs. So you need to start now and start telling yourself whether you want to find your way to create your own path in the tech industry, infusing whatever you have learned, or by that time that you get to a place where you need to infuse tech into your career, you'll be redundant. So today, I'll be showing you why it is necessary for you to take position in tech, position your career growth in tech. So before we go, I'll first talk about my organization, NIRA, Nigeria Internet Registration Association. Is a multi-stakeholder-led non-profit organization responsible for managing CCTLD. CCTLD is the country code top-level domain name. So the same way you have .uk, .tr, UK for United Kingdom, .tr for Turkey, .ml for Malaysia. Nigeria one is .ng, and you have it in different levels. So you must have been saying .edu.ng, .sc.ng, .net.ng, .com.ng, .gov.ng. So we are the registry for all of these domain names that you have in Nigeria. As at my count this afternoon, I think we have more than 212,000 or 215,000 of domain names in Nigeria, using either any of these level of domain that you are seeing here. So the organization woke up one day and decided to come up with a vision to actually develop sustainable digital skills. So they noticed that there's a gap in our digital skills in Nigeria. So they came up with what we call .ng Academy. So .ng Academy today has been in the forefront to become the leading academy in the digital economy. If you have noticed the government very well, you realize that there's always been, from past administration, there's always been campaign around digital economy, and we're going to get there. And I'm going to show you. We've started the journey last year and last administration, and we're on the move. In case you are not you are not conversant or you are not aware about the move. So I'll just play you short video about .ng to see what we do. In a world of over 4.66 billion active internet users, how do you emphasize that what is yours without losing it to someone else? Having a .ng domain affords you a platform to showcase your business, skills, and dreams. So, how are you taking advantage of this? Dear Nigerians, out of over 200 country code top level domain options for your website, only one is truly yours. The .ng domain name is safe and secure. Own a .ng domain name and claim your own Nigerian identity now. Visit www.register.ng and get connected to 71plus.ng domain registrars to register for your true digital identity. .ng, your Nigerian identity online. Yeah, so that is .ng in 60 seconds. That's what we do. So we don't sell domain name, we don't interact with users, but we have people who we call registrars that sells domain name. So we manage those people. You also can become a registrar. Maybe one of these days, your tech hub can try to do a training, partner with us to do a training on how to develop or um, how to empower your members with on how to become registrars. So you start selling domain name, you become an IT consultant for organization, MSMEs and SMEs in the country. So if you're interested, you liaise with the founder of Legacy Lab, or you drop your email on the chat box. My colleagues will pick it up, and you get a response from us. You want to become a registrar, or you want to become a reseller. So my colleague is on this call with me. She will pick it up, and her name is Bimbo Aderibibe. So she will pick it up and I'll get back to you. So today we'll be looking at positioning your career growth in tech. So things that you learn is identifying your career goals, developing in-demand skills, build a strong professional network. I will look at challenges and solutions. Then I take questions and answer. Let's try as much as possible to make this interactive. So I'll check my WhatsApp or my chat, the chat box from time to time. If you have any question, just drop it there, and I will answer. Okay. Yeah. So I need you to look at all these logos, all these companies. You are free to actually add yours. So think about all these organizations, and add the ones that you can add. So as we go on, you'll see the significance of this company during our sessions. So I have NERA, I have NDBP, Nigerian that may one. So it's a combination of both local organization and international organization driven by technology. There's LinkedIn, there's Netflix, there's Rise, there's Aves, there's HP. Some of them are in Nigeria. Some of them have base in Nigeria. Some of them are not in Nigeria. You'll see the reason why this slide is actually important. So just pick one company. Pick one company out of these companies here and drop on the chat group and say, oh, I would like to work with. So take for instance, I would like to work with Oracle, and I'll tell you the reason. So drop on the chat group. Which of these organizations would you like to work with? So I'll show you the significance of all of this. So I chose Oracle. So you can choose any other organizations. Now, so I'll take you through adoption rates of digital adoption rates that is going to happen across the world in the next 5 years. So it is estimated that in the next 5 years, between 2023 to 2027. So all of these platforms are going to be adopted. New technology is going to be adopted by organizations. So you have digital platform and apps, education and workforce development technology, digital big data analytics. All of these platforms, new technologies are going to be adopted by organizations, whether organizations in Nigeria, whether outside Nigeria. Most of these new technologies are going to be, some have been done, some so you can hear big data these days. We are big data, there's AI is common. um, then there's VR, augmented and virtual reality. um, Robots is still coming up. Digital platform, education and workforce. Some organizations have started adopting this. So, a research was carried out by statistics choosing 5 countries to check digital adoption rates. Um, so, in the first place, so digital adoption rate means that so in your country, how many of these things are you actually using? The new technologies, how many of it are you using? And what it means is that if you are using any of those technology, it requires you to have professionals who are going to handle it, and your professional needs to have those skills. So there's this chart. So this graph shows the digital skill adoption rate. Black is 2030 and green is 2019. So if you check, let's just focus on our own. Nigeria. So they said by 2030 we will get to 45%. So our digital adoption rate currently is 25% in Nigeria. As at when this research was carried out. So, but by 2030, it's estimated that we'll get to 45% of digital adoption rate. There's also what we call digital divide. Digital divide is simple language. How I can explain digital divide is the way we use technologies here. If you go to say if you go to the northern part, or you go to somewhere around the east, or somewhere around the middle belt, you realize that the way we use technology here is different from the way people in all of those areas use technology. We have started using AI here, but some of those people there have not started using AI. They are even battling with digital literacy. So let alone them using AI. So still on digital adoption rate. So what businesses do is because technology is cheaper for you to when you adopt technology, it's cheaper for you. It's cheaper for you and efficient. So business adopts new technology. When they adopt new technology, so they need professionals. They need you and I to actually manage this technology. More reason why I was saying the other time that there's nobody that doesn't have space in the tech. Um, Whether it's the aspect of the law, whether the aspect of the corporate governance, ethics, whether the aspect of just imagine if you want to go and teach VAR, virtual augmented virtual reality, you want to go and teach it at the northern part. Obviously, you need an interpreter. Or you need somebody. So the interpreter too will tell you that I'm into tech. The interpreter, or you want to build an AI that will walk around history. So you need you need somebody who understand language. Say Hausa, somebody who can speak Hausa. Somebody that doesn't speak Hausa cannot build AI around Hausa language, or cannot be Hausa around the Kitty language. So when businesses adopt technology, it means that they need professionals to handle those new technology. And for you to be the professional, for you to be relevant to as one of the professionals that will handle those technology, it means that as an existing employee, so you need to train yourself to fit in. You need to upskill your skill, or upskill yourself, or reskill yourself. Now, it is when you do all of these three, or any of the three, that is when you can now design and develop and to maintain new products for the organization. But if you cannot train yourself, you can't upskill yourself, you can't reskill yourself to fit in into the new technology your organization or the new companies have adopted, it means that you are not going to be in this model. So that is the simple language when they say, oh, digital adoption rates. So that's the simple language explaining digital adoption rate. Now, so let's check our environment. What has been happening? So imagine one day ago, that's I think that was yesterday or 2 days ago. Or yeah, that was yesterday. The U.S. Secretary, State Secretary, was in is currently in Nigeria, still in Nigeria, and they're saying that they want to drive. Invest in Nigeria. Their companies, even you see the headline. So the idea is that they are planning to invest into Nigerian tech revolutions. So they want to tech companies are coming to Nigeria to invest. So that was the reason why the United States Secretary um, came to Nigeria. So now imagine that they have created say 10 million jobs through tech. So where will you find yourself? So what will you be doing for them? World Bank. So because of all of these things, World Bank has said that because of the way this administration has taken steps, especially through in tech, World Bank has said that we're going to be growing by 3.7 percent in 2025. Same yesterday, there's a partnership between NITDA and Coursera that started last year. So they are doing the what's it called? The third cohort. They launched the third cohort yesterday. It's still available. You can check the link and register. So there are 12 courses that they are focused on. Software development, UI, UX is part of what the Americans are going to invest in. Data analysis and visualization, quality assurance, and these trainings are free. All you need to do is just to register, and it's self-paced. DevOps, data sciences, and the likes. So you can see application start dates. Program starts 10th February. Also, NDPC, Nigerian Data Protection, told us earlier this year that Nigeria needs 500 data protection officer. So there's a law in Nigeria that is around our data protection. So NDPC is actually in charge of that law, and the law states that each organization must have a DPO. So what DPO means is a data protection officer. So it means that, so count the number of organizations that we have in Nigeria, or count the number of companies that we have in Nigeria. Each of those organizations must have a DPO. So as at when the DG was making this speech, he was saying that, oh, um, we need 500,000 data specialists. So even if you are saying that, oh, I can't do all of those UI UX, I can't do, you can become a DPO of an organization. So all you need to do is just to write the exam. You are not writing codes, you are just reading. And you don't have to be a lawyer before you can become a DPO of any organization. So that's going to be the next thought kick, because I can tell you for free that Nigeria is not going to be taking data protection lightly with any organization. So what it means that organization must recruit or train their existing staff to become a DPO. Also, if you check down here, just today, Nigeria seeks to expand 11.8 billion bilateral trade with India. So these Indians, they are coming to Nigeria. If you read this headline, it talks about Tata and some other organizations, and they are going to build some factories around Songwater. So, and the question is, when they come, they are not coming to do manual labor. They are not coming to do automation. They are coming with innovations, and they are coming to do something that um, that will give them the opportunity to make more money and reduce the number of laborers that they're going to use. So it means that they're going to be infusing tech into their production. Also have here Another news that I have here is Nigeria set to bridge IT skills gap by unbundling computer science programming. This I'm actually happy about this. So most of these courses that you see on NITDA, so Nigeria said that, oh, since we are by a certificate country, um, and all of these things, you can't go to Coursera and say, oh, you have done all of these courses and you apply it to my company, and my company will say, okay, I will employ you because you have done Coursera. No. So let's institutionalize it. So they're taking it to Polytechnic. So if you go to Polytechnic now, they are saying that you are not going to be studying computer science or graduating with computer science again. So you are going to be graduating with HND software development, HND UI UX design, HND data analysis and visualization, HND product management. So that's what it means. That's what they are actually. So they are starting with Polytechnic for now. So you can see that there's no way you can escape tech, considering what is um, um, in the news as at today. Okay, so I give you an idea. So this is an example of career positioning. So this guy known as Elon Musk. Um, so firstly, career positioning is crucial for individuals aiming to strategically navigate their professional journey. So it involves intentionally shaping your skills, experience, and trajectory to achieve long-term success and fulfillment in the chosen field. So what did Elon Musk do? Elon Musk, the renowned entrepreneur and innovator, positioned himself by co-founding and leading PayPal. After some time with PayPal, he leveraged on that success to set up SpaceX and also Tesla. So, in case you feel that, oh, you are still bothering yourself, or you are still wondering that, oh, you don't want to do tech, you are doing business, you are making money. This is it. So all of these people that you see, all these, especially the old ones. So when internet came into Nigeria, they positioned themselves. So today you see Mata, founder of Women in Technology in Nigeria. I'm sure most people don't know that all of this exists. You see Yetunde Johnson, MD Slingshot Technologies, Mary Uduma, West Africa Internet Governance. Um, so Eyitayo has a background in organizational psychology. You'll be wondering, oh, about organizational psychology. So I told you, I said there's nobody that doesn't have space. But today she's vice chair, board of director, African top level domain. So they're in charge of all the top level domains for AFTLD. So Sholape has a what's it called? A marketing communication background. But today she's driving financial inclusion with tech. So there's an app. If you check your app store or iOS store, there's an app called Harvest. So she's the one behind, but she has a background in marketing communication. So all of these people, so they are even women. So if women can actually do rise up to this level, Professor Shofison, first professor of computer science in Nigeria, and she's still very, very active. So if they can do this, they are still active. So, uh, so you that you are Gen Z or you are millennial or you are not even up to their age, it's never too late for you to take a decision this night to say, okay, I want to move into tech. So, so importance of proactively navigating and managing your career. Sorry. Um, so, so the first thing is adaptation to industry changes. So the professional landscape, um, especially in the tech industry, is dynamic and subject to rapid changes. Um, so proactive career management allows individuals to stay ahead of industry trends, technology advancement, and shifting jobs. Um, Continuous skills development. Um, Proactive managing your career involves consistent updating and acquiring new skills so that you remain competitive and meet the demand of the evolving job market. Um, and strategic career planning. This includes setting your career goals, identifying desired roles, and planning the necessary steps to achieve those objectives. Networking and relationship building. Actively engaging with your colleagues, mentor, industry professionals, foster relationships that can open up opportunity for collaborations, mentorship, and career advancement. Job satisfaction and fulfillment. Um, it enables you to make intentional choices that lead to greater job satisfaction and a sense of fulfillment in your career. Then mitigating career risk. So you have to be being aware of industry trends, economy shifts, and organizational changes allow for more effective risk and management. Also, so it increase your employability also. So when you manage your career, so 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 what you need to do is to first identify your career goal. Firstly, your job satisfaction is important when you identify your career goal. You don't have to do what every other persons are doing. Because my friend is doing data analytics, I have to do data analytics. No. So what you need to check is reflect on what aspect of your job that brings you the most satisfaction and fulfillment. What you currently do. Um, I'll give you an example. If an environmentalist, um, there's a tech around the environment. So there's an aspect of tech around the environment that you can key into. So identify the types of projects and tasks or roles that align with your interests and values. Consider the impact you want to make and the purpose behind your work. Also check salary. It is important. Me, I'm always checking salary. You can't just employ me. Um, Next time, legacy up calls me to I'll collect salary. So you determine your desired salary range. So if you want to be earning 1 million, you determine your financial goal. Oh, I want to do this thing. I want to do this tech work, or I want to do this particular profession, and this is the salary that I want to be earning. I want to stay at Eco Atlantic. Determine your desired salary range. Research industry standard and salary trends. Don't just say because you are getting work. Um, you just so they'll tell you, collect 400,000 naira. I say, oh, 400 is fine, it's fine. I'll stay at Yanopaja. No, 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 no. Do check that industry. How much are they paying? So, so negotiate well. So your work-life balance also. So what does work-life balance means to you? So me, work-life balance. What work-life balance means to me is that I must hang out. I must hang out. So and I must go to gym and I must go to party. That's work life balance for me. So your work life balance can be to go and watch movie. I don't watch movies anyway. Then professional goals. Set clear goals for your professional development and advancement. Then identify the skills, knowledge, and experience you need to achieve. I'll show you a table. Actually, use myself as an example. Then create a plan. It's always good for you to create a plan. Write your career goal, aspiration, break it down into small steps, set deadlines, milestone, then seek mentorship. I have some of my mentors on this call. I'm sure they are hiding anyway. So develop in-demand skills. So what I did here was to show different kind of in-demand skills that are available. So you don't have to do, like I mentioned, you don't have to do everything. You don't have to do what you can do a combination of three, or three, a combination of two, three, or combination of four. If you ask me, I'm only interested in data analytics, AI, and cybersecurity. So if you check software development, there are 10 career paths that you can do. 10 career paths you can focus on. If you check data analytics, there are 7 career paths. You don't have to do anything, everything. Cybersecurity, you have 5 career paths. IT and system administration, you have 6 career paths. Emerging technologies, you have 6 career paths. Management and leadership, you have 6 career paths. Of course, everybody, if you are in any of this one, you are still coming here because you need somebody that is going to manage all of these guys. Web development and design, you have 5 career paths. Tech support and customer success, you have 4 career paths. Cloud computing, mobile and gaming, financial tech. So these are the people they call fintech now. You have 4 career paths. So even if you don't want to write anything, tech and policy advocacy. So you can do tech and policy advocacy for all other career paths. You can do tech and policy. So you remember I told you about DPO. So it's under tech and policy advocacy. Automation and robotics, geospatial and technology, 3 career paths. So the ball is in your court. It's just for you to actually identify a combination of 2 or 3 that you want to do that will position you in your journey in the tech world. So, so I take you to a research again. Skills employer look out for to hire. So as at today, so web development 58.53, DevOps 35. The least one, so Internet of Things. You know that all those business intelligence they are just coming up. Game development they are just coming up. But of course, by the time we get to like 2030, all of this will shoot out. All this will start shooting out. Cyber security will start big data. All of these ones that will start UI UX start shooting out. So, according to World Economic Forum, so their future of job reports in 2023. So it was concluded that in 2027, if you don't have combination of all of these skills, maybe 5 of them. So today, you see that people don't do attention to details. I still see people putting that in their skills. Attention to details. Microsoft use of Office 365, use of OJB over Momo. Today, people check your skills, your competency, creative thinking, analytical thinking. Let me just use myself as an example. So, creative thinking, analytical thinking, system thinking, AI and big data, yes. Leadership and social influence, yes. What else do I do? Teaching and mentoring, yes. Environmental stewardship, yes. What else do I do? Talent management, yes. Technological literacy, yes. Motivation and self-awareness, yes. So I have all of these things. So you see that I've mentioned more than close to 8 or 9. So if you check my CV, you see them there. So you need to have combination of so except maybe you have an uncle. I used to tell some of my mentee, when I see your CV, I say, I'll take you through a journey. But if you are not, if you don't have that capacity or if you don't have that time to wait and go through that journey, so go and meet. If you have an uncle that can go and drop your CV somewhere and say, hey, oh yeah, employer or employ him as director of media. You can tell your uncle to. But as of today, the employers are actually using ATS, automatic tracking system. Your CV, the system will not even pick your CV because it doesn't contain all of the parameters they have set inside the ATS. So you start praying and you'll be wondering why is it that that's why some people collect money from you to say, let me do your CV for you. They even do the CV and put the right words that the ATS will pick. By the time you get to the interview, they now start asking you all of the things they have put in your CV. You start speaking English. Start speaking English. Tell us how do you want to achieve it? Start speaking it. Basically, I have somebody in my office. Basically what? So I told you the other time. I said I'm interested in AI and data analytics. So I've shared this is my own career plan and this is what I work with. So I have an objective, action steps, timeline that I need to achieve it. What are the resources and supports needed for it? Then progress tracking. So short-term goal, 6 to 12 months. I need to gain basic understanding of AI concepts. So in this next 6 months, I started doing it a long time ago. I just copied and pasted this year. So what does this mean? So resources that I need: online courses, workshop, training, progress tracking, enroll in an online course, attend AI workshop, complete relevant reading. In fact, I've done it to the fact that on my Facebook, I've joined AI community, AI group to see what they do. And on my LinkedIn, I join AI community and AI group to see what they do. Intermediate goal to apply for AI concept to enhance current marketing strategy. So I want to merge AI with marketing, and I know it's possible. So I have mentors who are AI experts that I follow and I ask questions. I also have role models. There are difference between mentors and role models. I have role models today. I look at what they do, I look at what they post, I look at the way they use AI in marketing. Um, then there's also a long term part of it. So imagine all the companies in Nigeria now have fully adopted AI. So it's certain that all of these companies will be looking for a marketing manager or an or head of marketing or a chief marketing officer that understands AI and marketing because they've adopted that technology. And if you are studying marketing, maybe during my time or before my time, and you don't have an idea of AI, and you want to go and lead a company who has adopted a technology called AI, so how do you do it? It's not possible. Exactly what I was telling you. So up to our education networking. So you can do a similar thing for yourself and say, oh, objectives, action. This is what I want to do. Well, I study Yoruba. I can merge AI to it. You can become a prompt engineer. Yeah. So those people who wrote all those things. When you question ChatGPT, for instance, ChatGPT is an AI. So when you question ChatGPT, it gives you a response. So there are some people behind it that actually develop all of those things. They call them prompt engineer. In fact, if you go to um, some website, they recruit people. You work remotely, so they pay you as a prompt engineer. They train you as prompt engineer. So you develop that AI, you start training that AI. Oh, when they ask you this, this is how to respond. When they ask you this, is how. So you say you study Yoruba and you understand AI, so you can develop your own um, what's it called, a chat GPT that will be responding in Yoruba, or you develop your own AI that will respond in your language. So so it's important for you to build a strong professional network. So how do you do that? So build a strong support foundation. First of all, get yourself um, build yourself with strong support foundation. You need skills, you need knowledge. Watch YouTube, do different kind of trainings. I can't even count the number of trainings. If I see trainings on Udemy, if it's not more than 4 hours, I don't apply for it. Any training that is not more than 4 hours, I don't apply for it because I know that it's just going to be a crap. It's just going to be English. It doesn't enticing me. If you go to a simple place where you can actually get to learn tech for free, any skills for free, Simply Learn. Simply Learn is on YouTube. If you go to Simply Learn, you can learn anything from Simply Learn. You see their courses 10 hours, 12 hours, 14 hours, 15 hours, 12, 13 hours, and it's self paced. You don't have to do it at the long stretch. So you need to do a continuous learning and skills development, advocate for yourself. Um, don't just be doing don't just be doing keypad warrior when it comes to Twitter or Facebook or Instagram. Go to LinkedIn. Go and advocate for yourself. Go and join community conversation. So somebody in the community has posted something about an industry. Join the conversation because you have the skills and ask questions. If you don't want to ask questions, criticize and make sure that the conversation is is something that will benefit other people, so that people will notice you. Seek mentorship and guidance. It is important for you to have mentors. So I like what Legacy Lab is actually doing for you guys. Always seek mentorship and guidance. So this, how do I go about this? I have this idea. People will guide you, um, whether online, whether physically. Navigating career transition. So for me, so I've worked in educational sector, I've worked in security and investment sector, environmental sector. Now I'm in tech. So network in the tech community, attend industry conference. If you can't attend industry conference, go to your Facebook and your LinkedIn. There's a space called events. Go and look at all those events. You'll see free events there, free events for tech people. You see, apply and attend. Develop a personal brand. Today, if you Google your name, press your name on Google, what will it bring? So you need to develop your personal brand. So when they talk about, oh, um, somebody that has organizational background, organizational psychology, and data analytics background. Oh, your names pop up. Your names of no, let's take Yinka Adeyanju. For somebody with environmental background and data analytics. Oh, Yinka Adeyanju is there. Yinka, your names keeps popping up. So build resilience, promote work-life balance, educate and empower others. Just the same way I'm doing now. So when you teach more people, make impact. So there's a challenge when it comes to, and I'm going to give you the solution when it comes to you building your career or positioning your career. So there are people that we call imposter syndrome. So these people, so they don't even believe in them. They don't believe in themselves. So, but if you see them, you will know that this person can move mountain, but he doesn't believe in himself. That's me move mountain. Me that I cannot even throw stone. But they have their capacity. They've done so many things that you've seen the traces and say, this person can achieve more than this. This person can do more than this. So, so it's called imposter syndrome. So you can see that picture. She has trophies. She has done a lot of achievements. She even has she has what's called a Superman flying wings. But she's seeing herself that she can't fly. She can't do anything. So the solution to if you are seeing yourself as imposter syndrome is to first recognize yourself as okay, it's a common phenomenon. It's something that is common. So what you need to do is to seek mentorship, so engage in positive self-talk. Always talk to yourself. I can do it. I can achieve it. It's me now. You hear the way moderator was talking. Hey, fantabulous. A very this and that. Always eulogize yourself. You don't know your Oriki. You call the house and tell them, say, I'm on for okay, my belly. Focus on achievement to build confidence. Then you overcome imposter syndrome. So career pivots. So this set of people, they don't even know what they want. So they're always interested in, oh, I want to change my career. I want to change my career. I want to change my career. So imagine somebody moving from as a mechanical engineer to say, I want to come into social media. So you just feel that social media it should be just to post. This is when you now start the job, they now say do digital strategy. Come BC. They say do give us the campaign and give us the campaign record of all the things you have done. Let's have the analytics of all your reports. So those are the kind of people to call. So they have problem challenges in career pivot. So always think. So develop a clear plan for the pivot. So if you want to change career, so look at it and say, okay, which way should I go? Which necessary skills do I need to? Don't go and do short courses. Remember, I told you the other time. I don't blame people who rush to digital marketing and social media. I meet a whole lot of them every day because you ask them questions. Something we that study marketing management and everything in school did almost 5 years. You did one short course online, maybe 2 or 3 hours or 8 hours. You don't want to compete with me. It's not possible. One question like this, you are finished. So it's always good for you to acquire necessary skills because you are going to meet um, people who are done in that field. So you must be able to speak at their level. So so acquire necessary skills, graduate transit by taking a related project or gaining relevant experience. Then always network. So you have moved to the industry now. So you are now a digital marketing like every other person. If you go to people's page, you say, I'm a digital marketing person, I'm a content creator, that, I'm this and that. But there's nothing wrong from you changing career, but always do the right thing. So it is when you move with professionals, move with check mentors, check role models that you will move. So you'll be learning the industry language. There's no industry or there's no work that doesn't have its own language. If I want to move into law today, I'll need to start watching Femi Falana, start watching some key people in the industries. So that's career pivots. So tips for a smooth transition. If you are looking at, oh, okay, I want to change from where I'm coming from. I'm coming into tech. So research and gather. So your in-demand skill. So research and gather information about the new role, industry, or company. So update your resume and tailor it to highlight an experience. So there's something about resume. There's an app called Resume Word. So if you want to apply for a particular job, you can actually check whether your resume will fit in for that job or not. So it gives you the app will actually rate your resume, even your LinkedIn, it will rate your LinkedIn, and you're supposed to be scoring 80 and above. So you are scoring, I've measured some people before, and they scored 30, 40. They thought they are doing very well. Even me, if you give me your CV as of today, I can rate you. I say this CV cannot move. The ATS cannot even pick it. So it is important you know that. So network with professionals in the desired field and seek mentorship. Be open to learning and embrace new challenges. Set clear goals and create a plan for achieving them. Then stay positive and maintain a growth mindset throughout the transition process. So I'm using myself as case study. So first of all, I was born and bred in Mushin local government. I've never tasted smoke before. I've never smoked before. I've never not done any of those things that you feel that they are attribute of Mushin. But today, my profile, when it comes to marketing communication, I'm there. When it comes to business operation, I'm there. When it comes to circular economy, I'm there. When it comes to securities and investment, you want to buy share, you want to do investment, treasury bill, everything, I'm there. Environment, I'm there. Technology, I'm there. So let's check. How did I get there? I didn't just wake up in motion and say, hey, I want to become all of these things. So number one, I have HND in marketing. Number two, I have BS education. Number three, I have a master's in marketing management. Number four, before they posted me for NYSC, I decided to go and do Oracle 10G database administration, and I wrote the three exam. Um, so you have to first write SQL. At that time, there was no my SQL. So you write SQL. That was when we're using command prompt. We're using Solaris to write code. So I did the three exams, but you get two certification, OCA and OCP. So I'm there. Chartered Institute of Loan and Risk Management, senior member. I'm there. Chartered Institute of Securities and Investment, UK. I'm there. Associate Register Practitioner in Advertising. I'm there. So all of this combined together gives me um, credibility um, or authentication to actually practice all of these things I've highlighted in green. Now check my experience. Currently, I'm head of administration and marketing for NERA. Education and training specialist, Chartered Institute of Stockbroker. So what you see as World Cleanup Day today, I'm the country leader for Nigeria, and I'm the pioneer board member when it was registered in Estonia in 2018. Yes, 2018. So we're just 16. I was the one who represented Nigeria. So I'm a pioneer board member. I was president in JCI, General Chamber in Kowe, chapter in Lagos. I was executive vice president in charge of administration. I was general legal counsel, director of finance. I've handled projects, defensive driving, JCI against youth smoking, grants and communication. So, and I have not stopped. I didn't say that because I had 8 qualification, I had experiences, this and that. I've not stopped. I still keep learning. Active learner. So if you check my Udemy, I have almost yeah 300 courses on Udemy. As in that I bought some free, some I paid for. LinkedIn, I have over 60 or 80 courses. Remember, I, then YouTube. That's why I play every day. YouTube. Uh, then there's something we call I can. So I go there to learn. So my in-demand technical skills, I want to know AI, data analytics, and cyber security. And so you can see that all of these things, my background, my location, because I was born in Mushin, does not even affect all of these things, does not even affect Mushin. So don't let your location, don't let it affect your growth or what you are pursuing, the career you are pursuing in tech. If you think career outlook anyway, we're inviting government to come and talk innovations. So there's something they call, I'm not sure you've heard it before, office of the
Sorry, please, I can't hear anything. Am I the only one?
No, you're not the only one. Same here too. I can't hear him.
Maybe it's his network.
Yeah.
While we wait for him to, set up his network back, I believe we are gaining a lot. Like, we gained a lot this night. I'm very sure he still has more for us. He still has more for us. Still has more for us. Even if you are a newbie, I believe with his own career plan, you can create yours. Come nice. If you see my phone now, you see screenshot upon screenshot. I've never had the idea of like creating a career plan. Though I know that yes, before you can get to that career stage, like that high level of your career, you have to like take it step by step. But I was just like, oh, I'll do this one, I'll do that one. But I've never sat down to say that, oh, I want to write it down to oh, these are the steps I will take. Then writing it down, having steps, like having ways to go about it. Like it's marvelous, and it's a lot. And seeing that it has another event that is coming up on the 7th of February. Oh, you said you need excerpt of those slides. If possible, Legacy Lab will get it for us. Yeah, Legacy Lab just dropped the link for registration for his next event in the in-call messages. Do well to register. I mention somebody like this with the little he has said already. You should know that the other event too, you're going to gain a lot from it, and it's definitely going to help your career. And please and please don't forget to fill the feedback form that is in the call messages. Fill the feedback form. I'm very sure you have feedback from today's event. Anybody that says that he or she does not have feedback, maybe the person just came in while I when I started talking now, or maybe the person just joined the meeting and went to do something else, because this is a lot. This is something that
so
will improve your career a lot. Even for a newbie, these are things that you should look forward to doing. These are things that are encouraging for you to start. Whatever he has showed us this night is to tell us that you just have to take a step. You just have to take a step, then you take it, then you continue to take the step little by little, have your plans laid out, and take action. Oh, he's back. He's back here with
Yes, I'm
us.
back. Where did
Welcome,
I
sir.
stop? I understand my network point of. Hello, hello.
Yes, sir. You're talking about your career. That is not just that you gain career. You still have things you want to learn, which are the AI and the likes.
Okay, let me just go back. Was it this page? Was this page? Hello.
Yes. Okay. After this, then you move to the next one, which was the upcoming event. Exactly.
Oh, okay. So I'm fine. So I'm saying that you need to join us on this event. This is where you also meet um, top-notch speaker from the industry and government representative, the acting coordinator for the Office of the Nigerian Digital Innovation, come and talk about the plans for government. I showed you some in a slide called News Update, but you get to know more about this. My colleague will actually drop a link for you to register. I will also share with Femi um, to share with you guys. So, on that note, I say thank you for everyone. Thank you for listening. Thank you. Um, I will take comment and questions. So, over to you, moderator. Hello.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You guys are supposed to send me emojis. Oh, have you not gained a lot this night? Your emoji is supposed to be your appreciation gift to him this night. He has really done well, and we have all gained. You see that next event, I will be there. Nothing will stop me. I shall be there. I must be there. I will be there. Data will not be a barrier. God will provide. Sorry about that. All right. I have a question. Oh, I don't know about others. May I have question? Oh, sir, are you still there?
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
All right, sir. Sir, please. My question is that. Okay, fine. There is somebody out there that is interested in tech. The person has plans and has been taking some steps, but there's a particular stage person has gotten to, which is, you know, let's say somebody that has been going through the theory aspect of his or her career plans, like going through the books, joining lots of events and the likes, but carrying it out. There are some tech careers that you can't just do it with your phone. You need to use a system, you need resources and the likes, and the person does not have the capacity. What do you have to say to this kind of person? What do you implore the person to do?
So if I get you right, so the first, if I'm going to advise that person, the first thing is you need to get a device first. Whether small, or whether the one they sell for 150,000, 100,000, whether Tokumbo or brand new, you need to get a device first. You need to get your own laptop. I mean, my office, even if you're an IT student, will give you a laptop that you will use. So whether with, you need to. There's no way you don't need it. You need to use the laptop. Then you can now go transcend into getting a mentor that will direct you. Um, Somebody like that. If I see the person's profile, so I know if you get your laptop first, then I'll tell you what to do. But the first thing first, you must have a laptop. You must.
All right, sir. Another question. You said something about being a registrar of NG. So
Hmm.
my question is that, are students also allowed to be a registrar? What are the criteria you are supposed to go through to become one of the register?
Okay. Let me see. He's been busting on this call. Yes. Um, so I mentioned the other time. I said you, Bimbo, you want to take this or you want me to answer?
Okay, yeah, I can take this. Hello, everyone. Good evening. It has been an amazing session. Even me, that I'm his colleague, there's so many things that I've learned and I've picked from the presentation. I hope that you guys will really make the best out of it. So one of the criterias for becoming a registrar, there's so many. Actually, you have to have a registered business. You have to have your CAC documents complete. You have to have tin number. You have to get bank reference. You have to so there are some payments. You pay an application fee, which is 50,000, and then you pay membership fee. You have to become a member. So as this, I don't know if a lot of us here are students, or if we're employees, like we are gainfully employed. But what I'll say is that you can become a member. um Membership can be your base, your starting base, and then eventually you can become a registrar. Yeah, it actually, the criteria are quite a lot, but not that it's impossible for you to become a registrar. You can become a registrar. So, but then for our membership, we have a membership platform, and what is required for you is to get a referee. You pay for membership. Individual membership is 5,000, and then you fill the form. You get somebody to reference you, and then that's it for the membership form. So when you become a member, you get our newsletters periodically.
To
In
it.
fact, every month.
Yeah.
Yes, you get our newsletters, and then the benefits of being a member is that you can vote and you can be voted for, you know. You can have a say in the running of the registry, which is .ng registry, which is NIRA, in the day-to-day running of NIRA. So there are lots of benefits. So I can drop the link for becoming a member. I can also drop the link for becoming a registrar. You can look through it, look at the criteria and all that you need. I hope this helps.
Yeah. So
Yes, thank you very much. Okay.
to add to it, you can also become a reseller. So a reseller, as a student, you can become a reseller and you are under a registrar. An example of a reseller is Namecheap. Yeah. In US. So as a student, you just become a reseller under a registrar. So who mentors you from time to time, and you grow to become to have your own company and start consulting for people. That's all. Thank you.
Somebody is raising his hand. Peter, do you have
Yes,
a question?
yeah, Peter.
Peter, are you there?
Okay, yes, I am.
Peter.
Good evening.
Okay.
Please, I was trying to hope you can hear me now. Good evening, Mr.
Yes,
Coker.
yes.
Good evening, everybody. So
Good
happy to
evening.
be here. I'm trying to process everything, and I believe I have more questions, but then at the time being, I just want to ask if some of us we're just new, we're trying to capture all the things you're saying, which is a lot and it's very helpful. So I want to inquire if we can get access to this seminar, an audio of this seminar, and also the slides of this presentation. Personally, I will really need to go through them if it's going to be available for us to have them. I want to inquire, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, so I can guarantee you the video. So the audio is less. You will get the audio. So once you get the audio, you will get. I'm sorry, the video. I want to believe it's an audio visual. So once you get the video, there's no need for the slide, because you actually need is the explanation that matters. So you get the video. That one I can assure you. Any other question?
Anybody with any question? All right. So to back up Peter's question Currently, as the event started, the video was placed on recording. So if you fill the feedback
mm,
form, you will definitely get access to the recording via your mail. So do well to fill the feedback form so that you can get the recording. Do you understand? All right, I think we have come to the end of today's event. It was very, very impacting, helpful. And please do well to register for the upcoming event on the 7th. Make sure you are present. Don't just register. Attend. Be present. Bring your pencil, your biro, and your book to jot down everything that needs to be jotted down. And make sure that you don't just gain the knowledge, take the necessary action, take the necessary step. With this, I want to say a big thank you to Legacy Lab for organizing this event, our fabulous speaker for his impacting words and enlightenment. X Whites that joined, you guys are highly appreciated. My core team members, I can see you guys. Thank you for attending. God bless you all. Out Novately Africa, you guys are also blessed. Thank you for attending. Really appreciate you guys. I believe this has been an party session. Have a wonderful night rest. Good night.
good night.